Professor Americus Reed, the world's leading brand identity theorist, has edited a cutting-edge piece of research with Professor Mark Forehand that delves into the origins and consequences of identity loyalty that spans nearly every consumer marketing subdomain. This is a sneak peek of Chapter 31, When Do Identity-Relevant Symbols Backfire? An exploration of identity symbolic, fixed, and malleable connotations. In this chapter, the authors argue that identity-relevant symbols, at times, may backfire. The authors suggest that one way identity-relevant symbols backfire is when an identity is paired with a symbol that provokes negative mental associations in the mind of the consumer. In this chapter, the authors introduce identity-relevant symbols as having fixed or malleable connotations. The authors propose that identity-relevant symbols may have a single meaning within an identity, that is, identity symbolic fixed connotation, but multiple meanings between some identities, that is, identity symbolic malleable connotation. The main idea in this chapter is evidenced by identity relevance, semiotics, and symbolic connotations, which is further illustrated in the areas of self-concept mindsets, frame switching, and double consciousness. This chapter is important because, until now, marketers and academics have used and discussed identity-relevant symbols as if they all convey the same meaning to all consumer identities. Yet by making this assumption, academics and marketers fail not only to understand the value of marketplace symbols, but also to recognize how symbols can be used to connect or disconnect with consumers who obtain unique identities. In this chapter, the authors provide academics with future research ideas that may help to better develop their current understanding of identity-relevant symbols. The authors also provide marketers with ways to assess marketing materials prior to launch. Finally, they propose that further empirical support is merited around identity symbol pairings. With 30 additional chapters, this handbook establishes a comprehensive and state-of-the-art treatment of identity and marketing. It is the authoritative and practical guide for academics, brand managers, marketers, public policy advocates, and even intellectually curious consumers. Pick up your copy today and learn more at americusread.com.